What if your birthday stream did more than celebrate another year? What if it transformed your community, helped fund your health, and launched a new era of content? That is exactly what Hazumi did. Welcome to the world of the Lioness Night VTuber. You might know Hazumi for her ASMRs, her songs, or for how thirsty she is
I
at times.
forgot I wrote that! Oh shit, I was like, what card? Ah!
But let me tell you why this VTuber is someone you should have your eyes on. Not down there. Whatever. Welcome to your virtual identity, the show for VTubers and creators who want more than just numbers on a screen. Here we dive into the real side of content creation, the wins, the struggles, and the mindset shift that brings clarity when the chaos feels overwhelming. I'm Dadadogdog, and every episode is about helping you create with purpose and build something that lasts. Today, we are looking at people that I think you should keep an eye out and learn from. Hazumi Eileen. Let's start with the very beginning. Starting back in the very end of 2020, Hazumi streamed a lot of games, earning for herself the title of Variety Streamer, and did a lot of just chatting as well. She is streaming on 3 platforms as of today. Twitch at first, YouTube a year after, and I cannot for the life of me find when she started on Twitter. I spent nearly 2 hours just scavenging through posts and I just couldn't find it. And for a while there was also VStream. This is actually where I found out about Hazumi. Small side tangent, but VStream was a live streaming platform for VTubers and VTuber fans. There was no human on there. Imagine if you looked for the VTuber tag on Twitch and nobody was misusing it. She was also a VStream ambassador, which is also something noteworthy. This dear Lioness Knight who shines like a daydream does content on other platforms and involve our community seamlessly, either directly from chat messages and answering with clippable quotes, or via Google Forms for events like Sin Confessions or Valentine's Day letters. Her content is doing well and is easily clippable by nature. This makes it easy to be shared and repurposed. She strives with her unique touch of personality, but remains a pretty good gamer that can clutch up in Valorant, or actually do mechanics properly in Final Fantasy XIV despite being a DPS. She easily first tried a few bosses on Hollow Knight a few days ago when I was watching as well. She streams quite often with an average of 4 streams a week, uploads roughly 3 videos per month, split between stream content transformed into long-form videos, song covers, and on certain occasions, original content such as how to make your first cover guide or a mini documentary on VTubing. To keep going for nearly 5 years, one has to have an ironclad will to keep going. In my eyes, Hazumi is doing a really good job at doing this full-time. She hits potential viewers on multiple platforms with a focus on YouTube, Twitch, Instagram, TikTok, and X or Twitter. She has different funnels with long-form videos, fun variety content that will always be changing, and her covers allow her to find another viewer avatar within people that listen to music on YouTube or streaming platforms, like Spotify and whatever else that you might be listening to music on. And she touches grass and partakes in live events like Offkai, Anime Impulse, Animaton, to only name a few. She does a lot of smart work to bring more Hazuminis towards our kingdom, with very powerful moves of lining up a model debut with the Twitch front page. She combined 2 really powerful ways to get impression to great efforts. Makes usage of subathons to bring quality and sometimes cringe content for her audience, and gives back to her community with a free-to-use Hazumini model, choices of not safe for work skebs, ASMR scenarios, giveaways, events featuring our community, and much more, as is commonplace for successful subathons. And yes, it took me all this time to get back to talking about her actual VTuber model. Whether it be her live 2D model with a gorgeous design or the beautiful 3D model she's gotten, her visual aspect gets your attention, and then she keeps you in with a wonderful voice and personality. When it came to her VTuber concept, she wanted it to be a kimono mimi, with a human with animal traits, specifically animal ears. When she concepted her appearance, she chose something that wasn't overly saturated as a design like cats and dogs, which there is a lot of them, and looked through Arknights to find design that she could inspire herself from and landed on a lion. Like many creators, she used to be a facecam streamer, and when she became a VTuber, she managed to grow much more into her strengths, and people could actually appreciate her voice and personality. There is so much more that I could be talking about here, but why don't you see for yourself? Dive into Hazumi's content and try to see if you could at least replicate one of them towards your own content. Maybe it's time that you look into multi-streaming if your internet allows, and look into producing content for other platforms. You've got what it takes. Outstanding results come to those who outstand the storm. Hazumi is still standing after nearly 5 years, a prime example of it. This time, I'm not even going to ask you to do something for me. Go and experience Hazumi and let her know that she's amazing. That is all. And this is the trace I'll leave for you to follow. And with this, I'll be seeing you out there, wonders.